Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is the Rich Get Richard, and welcome to the Rich Get Richard. No, I'm Mr. Richard. But today we're going to talk about business ownerships because an individual asked me, "Hey, man, I wanted to buy a movie theater. Can you buy a movie theater? Are they profitable? How do they make money? And all social type stuff." So today we're going to talk about if you wanted to buy a movie theater hypothetically, because it's just a straight up business and stuff like that can be purchased and owned if you wanted to. So let's go ahead and get started. So you wake up one day and you decide, I want to own a movie theater. There's two ways you can go about it initially. You can either buy it from an existing person who has a movie theater, or you can build a movie theater from the ground up. I'm an advocate of not buying stuff and not building stuff. I'm an advocate of buying stuff. So why would I buy a movie theater when I could just why did I build a movie theater when I could just buy one? I gotta find the space. Hell, maybe even have to build it, and then I have to, get all the city plans. I gotta get all the chairs, and you pay in retail for all this stuff. And I've told, why would you even do that? Why don't you just look for an existing movie theater, one that's either closing or one that's just existing, and the individual wants to either cash out or move his money to something else. So if I wanted to get into the movie theater business, first of all, I probably go that route. But to each their own, you do whatever you want. So now that you found a movie theater for sale, which you just got to start looking, I'm sure you can find some, you have to determine whether it's profitable or not. You just need to start checking the balance sheets. You need to start checking the P&Ls. You need to start checking the year and date and all that kind of stuff like that to see if this movie theater is profitable. So once you deem that it is profitable, what you need to do is you need to understand the dynamics of a movie theater. First of all, you got to understand that movie theaters don't make money from ticket sales. Ticket sales, the majority of the ticket sales goes to the studio. That's how the studio pays for the movie. A movie theater and a studio are a partnership. So the movie theater makes the money. The studio makes the money, makes the movie. They will give you, the theater will get the movie for free. And it's generally on a specific day. It's typically about a Tuesday. And then they get it on Tuesday. They get it shipped to them via a carrier, a physical hand carrier. So studio hires a person that will physically take copies to different theaters because they want to ensure that that package receives the place at the right time. Because if you think about it, let's say if you ship a UPS, FedEx, USPS, and something happens to it, the package gets lost, the package gets damaged, or something like that, then that theater don't even have the movie to show in its theaters. Now the studio is losing money. It's not worth it to them. It's not worth saving some money or saving some time. So what they do is they hire people to hand drive their copies of those movies to the physical theaters. They've been doing it for years. This is just the way it's done. So now that you receive that copy, you would have to sign an agreement with that studio. Let's say it's Pixels Up. I don't damn know. They'll say, okay, Pixels Up. What we'll do is we'll do a 90-10 split week 1, 80-20% split week 2, 70% split week 3, 60%, 60-40% week 4 split. Meaning that the studio makes 90% of the ticket sales first week. The theater makes 10% first week. So the movie theater pretty much gets the majority of all its movie money the first week. So whenever you see a box office, let's say the movie costs $200, $200 million to make, and they say week 1 we made 150 million. Out of 150 million, 90% of that, more likely their contract was a 90-10 split. So 90% of that is probably close to about 135 is going back to the studio. So once let's say like the Avengers makes $1 billion over its lifetime, they're not really making $1 billion because the first week, 10%, second week, 20%, third week, 30% going to the damn movie theaters. So movie theaters pretty much on opening week of major movies don't make that much money. Say a ticket is $10. They get $1 of that. They almost might as well just make it free. Who cares? It don't make a difference. Let's say they sell 1,000 tickets that weekend. That's $1,000. Whoop-de-doo. That don't keep the fucking lights on. That don't pay for the toilet water that y'all flushing. So how does a movie theater make its money? Movie theaters make their money through concessions. Charging $10 for a bag of popcorn, right? Charging $8.99. Oh, you want the souvenir cup? Oh, that new Guardians of the Galaxy got a group popcorn head. You want that? $25.95, right? They could make that crap in China and sell it for make it for 15 cents or some shit, right? And then that partnership with the movie theater is still a partnership with the studios. So even when you buy them souvenir cups, the studios get a piece of that. But you'll sell more drinks if you buy from this cup. So the movie theater agrees to it. So when you're looking at a movie theater, just realize the studios take most of that money. Your objective is to make money on the concessions, right? As soon as you walk in the door, what the hell do you see? As soon as you walk in a movie theater, 99.99% of all movie theaters, as soon as you walk in the door, you see the concessions because the ticket sales get you in the door from the studios for free. And right after that, you need to buy some concessions, right? You need to buy concessions to make the theater money because that's how they get paid, right? And all honesty, they don't even give a shit about the tickets. You ever walked in a movie theater and you could just like, man, you ever walked up to the movie theater and no one's sitting at the front? Damn, I could just walk in here. And I'm sure some of y'all probably have. You're like, fuck this, I'm not paying for this, I'm gonna just walk in. As a theater, do you care? No, because your objective is to sell concessions. I don't give a shit what the theater makes. I don't even give a damn what the studio makes. I don't care. Sell popcorn. That's why whenever you're watching a movie, they have 2, 3, 4 commercials for food. Oh, the new Spider-Man's coming out. Go to the lobby and get some snacks. Hey, the new Jurassic World's coming out. Did you smell that popcorn on the way in? Hey, man, the new Avengers, Tony Stark ain't dead. Right after, let's go out to the lobby. Let's go out to the lobby and get yourselves a snack. Because when you snack, they get paid. And that's pretty much the structure of a movie theater. It's really not that hard of a concept. It's kind of a simpler concept if you really think about it. Right? You understand that movie theaters make money off concessions, not ticket sales. So that's why dollar theaters were pretty popular back in the day. I don't really see any dollar theaters nowadays. Dollar theaters, you can go to watch a movie for $1 or $2 or $2.50 or whatever the hell they cost. All they're doing is taking a movie that the main movie theater don't want to show no more. They got it for free. Shit, they give it to someone else for free. They don't care. And then what do? They charge you concessions at the dollar theater. And they might give them 5-10% because they gave them the movie. Once you understand the dynamics of a movie theater, it's kind of simple. It's a glorified restaurant, right? It's just a restaurant that you eat. It's a restaurant that you watch a movie in. That's if you really think about it. You go, you pay to get in, then you pretty much eat there, You're pretty much locked in for 2 hours, 2.5. Most people will get hungry in that time. And then they show trailers at the beginning. Their objective to show you trailers is not to show you the up and coming movies. They don't give a shit. It's to hold your ass there as long as possible. Why do you think there's 30 minutes of trailers in the beginning on a 2.5-hour movie? They trying to lock your ass for 3 hours. I ain't getting no concession. Screw this. Hour and a half, you're getting hungry, right? And then let's think about it. If a movie theater caught you sneaking into the movie theater or movie hopping, do they care? Not really. But if you snuck food in there, your ass getting fined. Why? Why? Do I care if you stay there for 5 hours? No, because you're buying food. But if you sneak food in, oh no, you're gonna get in trouble. So those are things that you need to understand when on in the movie theater before you go into. There's a little more complication than that, but I always like the money aspect of certain things. So before you buy a movie theater, before you look at that stuff, understand that you're pretty much a glorified restaurant that sells snacks. It's just like a baseball game, same thing. All right, baseball ticket sales. The sales go to the owners of the teams. The concessions pay for everything else. But hope you find value in that, Mr. Richard. Like and follow, subscribe. Too easy. What's next? All right. TikTok family, if y'all could do me a favor, which y'all never listen to me. If you could, click the link in my bio. All y'all, click the link in my bio. Go to my YouTube page and watch from YouTube and comment as I go along. Because I don't know, but y'all more likely y'all watching for free. YouTube is the only one that pays me, right? I got 70, 80 people, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, close to about 100 people. Just watch from YouTube because I get paid. That's it. I don't care how long you're here. I don't care if you hate my guts. YouTube is the only one that gives me checks for being here. So support your boy, all right? And if you stay on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, just like. If you're on TikTok, just like the screen 15 to 20 times or about 15 seconds. And then if you can't just go to YouTube, I appreciate it, right? You don't even have to follow on YouTube. Just watch from YouTube. That's it. You're getting the same content. I'm just here. Hey, Chad, you pretty fly for a white guy. Hey, thank you. J Chad, I see you. Chad Caesar, I see you. I'll give you a shout out too. Hey, James, what's happening? Are you my Dominican, Puerto Rican James? I know you. Okay, cool. I see you. That's all you got to do. Just watch from there, right? Comment y'all questions here because I see them easier too. Thank you. Help a brother out. You don't have to sub. Just watch. All right. So next question: businesses or apartment complexes? Okay. I came up from the Zebra app. The Zebra app. You just making stuff up? I appreciate it though. All right, so Zebra app. Businesses or apartment complexes? Which one do I like better, or which one would I start? And it's kind of okay. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Mr. Richard here, and Mr. Richard. Today, individual comment. What do I like better? Do I like apartment complexes or businesses? They both have their perks. They both have their ups and downs. So let's dive in. Let's break it down. So you have a business that you want to purchase, or you want to purchase an apartment complex. So they both produce cash flow. They both have their ups and downs. And whatever you think, go ahead and comment down below. What do you think would be the better option? But I'm gonna break them down and kind of see what options you have. So when it comes to an apartment complex, I'll start there because it's kind of a little easier. So an apartment complex, when you have a property for sale, you have to determine whether it's a residential or an apartment or a commercial. So a residential is considered a 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedrooms, or 4 bedrooms, or a single house, duplex, quadplex, a triplex, or a quad, 4 units. Anything 4 or less is considered a single family or a residential home. 5 units or more is considered an apartment complex or apartments. So it's kind of crazy how 5 to 1,000 units fall in the same boat. And once you understand that, you always think to yourself, well, shit, it takes just as much paperwork to do 5 units than it does 100 units. You might as well go for bigger units. Just makes more sense. So whenever you evaluating deals, you should look at it from that perspective too. So then you have what's called a commercial building. That means there's no units there, just like an open space, like a warehouse. That's a commercial building. Commercial buildings and apartment complexes get financed the same way. Okay? The financing or the money has to be divvied up the same way. Apartment complexes and commercial are exactly the same. So I'll talk about residential first, then I'm gonna get into apartment complex. Residential, qualify for residential loans. 1, 2, 3, 4 units. You can do FHA, first time home buyers program, 3.5% down. Okay. Traditional, that means you already have a first home. This is your second home, 5% down. Or conventional loan, 5% down. VA, veterans buying homes, 0% down. Rural area loans, not only are they 0% down, you can get some of these damn houses for $200. You just got to live in a rural area because they're trying to expand where people live. And especially if you work from home, you got to live 20, 30 minutes outside the city. There might be some cows as your neighbors, but for $100 to get in the door, run it. So you got 4 units or less, you can qualify for all them programs. Now, okay, so if you want to get all 4 of them, but if you want to buy an investment property, it's going to be 20% down. So now let's flip the script. 5 units or more apartments and or commercial, which is a warehouse. They all fall under an investment property. You have to get financed as a investment. You're not going to get a VA, traditional, conventional, first-time home buyer for an apartment complex. It ain't happening. And the way lending has been done lately, you're more than likely to get 5 units to 100 units or 1,000 units. You got to put a fat ass down payment. I don't make the rules. It's just what they are. Now you're going to have to put down 20 to 25%. So let's take 2 examples. You wanted a $500,000 apartment complex with 20 units. 20 to 25%, you're looking at $100,000 down. $100,000 to get that $500,000 building with multiple units. Now let's say if it's a 4-plex, 4 units or below, and you move into one of the units, and that was the first house you've ever bought. Now you put 5% down. Well, 5% of 500,000 is 25 grand. You save $75,000 from buying 4-plex versus 10 units. Right? You might make more rent, but you got to come up with an extra $75,000 down. So, pros and cons. So, to get into an apartment complex, more than likely you're gonna have to come out the pocket 20 to 30. 20 to 15%, 20 to 25% down. 500,000, 100,000. Wow. Okay, tracking. Let's flip it. $100,000 plus, right? 25%. Hell, that's 125. at 25%. But yeah, well, hey, whatever. Who got it? So next flip. So now you wanted to buy a business, right? According to the SBA 7A, you meet credit requirements 680 or higher. You can buy a business with 10% down. And if the owner agrees to sell a financing, you can buy one with 5% down. So let me get this straight. I can buy a business for damn near 5% down. Now let's say it's $100,000, $1 million business. That's $50,000. $500,000 is $25,000. Or I can buy an apartment complex, and I got to put $100,000 to $125,000 down. And that's if I find an apartment complex that actually makes sense. Like if you Google apartment complexes for sale and you put $500,000 or below, they'll say, good luck. Forget about it. You probably in the $1 million, $2 million, $3 million range. 20% on a $3 million apartment complex, you looking at 6 hondos. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I don't know who the hell got 600 hondos sitting around trying to buy an apartment complex that's doing 7% returns. 7%, mother clucker. I could put that shit in an ETF that's going to produce 11 and a half, maybe 12. And I ain't got to fucking worry about tenants and crackheads and people breaking in and tearing my shit up. Right? I don't tell people what to do. I just present you the facts. So, just a general overview. Apartment complex, 20 to 25% down. If you can find a deal. Because 5 units to 25 units is the most searched industry field in real estate. 25 and over, most people can't afford. Those for the hedges. Big hedge funds, BlackRock, Blackstone, Vanguard, all those guys. Though they're buying all the Grant Cardones, they're buying all that shit. You can't afford that. So what you gonna do? Oh, well, let me get in this little 12 unit right outside of town. You and everybody else. You don't get no benefits from moving in there. They don't give a shit. It's commercial property. And it is investment. So now you still got to pay 25% down. Let's say you catch a mom and pop slipping. Everybody and their mama trying to damn get a hold of them. You try to do owner financing. Yo, can you do owner financing? Please. I got motherfuckers trying to pay me cash for this shit. What's the best you can do? There's no negotiating power with that. Versus a business, if you get negotiating power, especially if you find them off market, you don't argue, you're not going against nobody except yourself. And say if you do want to get an SBA loan for it or a business loan for it, you can put as little as 5% down. Hell, I heard of as of March, you could put as low as 2.5% down. 2.5 fucking percent. 100,000. Wow, you're talking 15 grand, 20 grand. What? That coming $1 million bucks. What is that? 25,000. $25,000 control $1 million asset that produces you income day one. You got to worry about tenants and all that kind of crap. Hey, I don't tell you what to do. I just pulled the numbers out there and you figure it out for yourself. I hope you found value in that. Please make sure you liking and following. This is Rich Get Richard. See ya. Okay. Commercial break again. Thank y'all for commenting. I really appreciate y'all being here. Damn, this shit's bumping. I appreciate y'all, YouTube. I'm making money. YouTube, you kiss my ass. All right. So I'm gonna get to the next question. Do I make profit off advertising? Yeah, but it's small. So thank y'all for being on YouTube, but I'm gonna get y'all over here now. So if you're on TikTok, just make sure you tap the screen 10 times or for 2 minutes. But go to my Instagram, go to my link above, join my free class if you ain't been already. But then once you do that, go to YouTube, watch from YouTube because I get paid from YouTube. All right, speaker. I can't afford that shit. This shit too hot. All right, so I go to TikTok and YouTube to get my subjects. So I don't know where you're from, but that's where I go to get my subjects. I can't even see my Twitch. If someone's on Twitch, is that you, Michael P? If you on Twitch, give me a comment on my stream. All right, your question's next. All right, I'll keep this question short. But if you're on YouTube, TikTok, right here, go to the link, go to my YouTube, because I get paid from YouTube. You watch the same content, I'm just in front of a different screen, right? And I'm actually talking to YouTube, not you, because I break up my YouTubes in multiple videos. All right. Someone said, can I find a business in South Carolina? Bro, you can find a business in any state in America. I had a guy who said there's no businesses in Hawaii. After 30 minutes, he was thanking me. It's funny how that works, right? It's funny how stuff can't be found or stuff can't happen. Oh, if anybody ever want to get into social media content creating, this is the easy way to do it. Wear glasses and different hats or different shirts. So every video you make, you just change your shirt and it looks like it's like a different video, but you're really not. It's not a different video. It's just, you just changed your look up. So I just changed my hat and took off my glasses. All right, y'all ready? So please go to YouTube. If you're on TikTok, go to YouTube, or at least just tap the screen and like and watch from there. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Mr. Richard here. This is the Richard. And today, on my comment section on every post that I make, comically, is the same question. What website do you use to find businesses? And I say the same thing every time. So I'm going to just make a YouTube video that's saying what the answer is, which it really is not an answer. It can almost be Googled because it's so easy to just Google businesses for sale. But that isn't the question that you should be asking yourself, right? I'm going to say, how do you insert something really expensive? Lamborghini, Hellcat, business, apartment complex, a yacht, a home, an apartment, a commercial building. Insert whatever thing you want that's expensive. Okay? You can search that item, businesses, real estate, yacht, Lambo, for sale near me. What's going to come up? Lamborghinis, yachts, boats, businesses, houses, apartments for sale near you. Better question. How are you going to buy it? And if you are going to buy it, do you have the money? Probably not. Do you have the structure? Probably no structure. Can you afford it? Who knows? And whenever you do reach out to individuals who have these things for sale, how are you presenting yourself? You know, if I had a Lamborghini for sale and I was on Facebook, and it was a dude with gold teeth and holding up with a wife beater. Talking about, shit, player, I'm trying to cop that. Can I stop by and see that Lambo? Shit, gotta run that. I'm gonna say, get the fuck off my app. Do not message me with this bullshit, right? A lot of people don't even think of stuff like that and take into consideration. You're trying to buy a $2 million laundromat, and your profile pic is a teddy bear shooting laser out his eyeballs. Who the fuck is gonna deal with you? Who's gonna deal with that, right? Or do you even have and then say if you did get sold to somebody, say if somebody say, you know what, I'm gonna give this guy a chance. I'm gonna look past the teddy bear eyeballs, right? Do you have the money to even pay for it? Maybe, maybe not. Do you have the credit to pay for it? Maybe, maybe not. Do you have the business structure to even buy a business? Do you have a structure to buy a Lamborghini? Would your insurance company even let you have a fucking Lamborghini? Right? Or a home, or a business, or a yacht? Right? A lot of people don't even ask the right questions. They just say, give me the website to buy a business. You know what happens? Cool. Go here. You'll be back in 2 weeks. Man, them shit's way expensive. Well, it produces fucking cash flow for that person's family. Of course it's expensive. It's a Lamborghini. Of course it's expensive. It's a house. Of course it's expensive. It's an apartment complex. Of course it's expensive. Now, since we've already established that it's expensive, well, I could have told you that before you went there and wasted 2 weeks of your time. Now, what do you need to buy it? Well, I need capital. Okay, let's get some capital. What's your credit look like? Well, last time I checked, okay, cool. You trying to buy Lambos, boats, yachts, commercial apartments, laundromats, businesses, storage units. You got a 575 credit score. Would you give yourself money? Would you give yourself expensive things money? Right? A Lambo is expensive. Businesses are expensive. Houses are expensive. Commercial property is expensive. Would you give yourself a loan for $1 million? More than likely not. Right? You got to show creditors. You got to show banks. You got to show people that you can pay your fucking bills on time. So what do? You work on your credit. And while you work on your credit, you need to work on your structure. What do you ever mean, Mr. Richard? Because heaven forbid, I show up to buy a business. Hello, my name is Jonathan. I want to buy a business. Well, okay, Jonathan, where should I send the email with the information to? Jonathan Hot Lips at 50. Jonathan Hot Lips 55 at Yahoo. Yahoo account, bozo, click. MSN, click. Google, click. Like my email is going off right now. If it's not even, if like the at something is Yahoo, MSN, Yahoo, Gmail, 98% of them just get deleted. You're not even serious. You don't even take your business serious. You don't take this process serious. You're just wasting time. You're kicking tires. Because people who buy businesses, people who buy Lambos, people who buy commercial properties, people who buy apartment complexes, people who buy investment properties, typically own a business and are professional, and they have a professional business email. And I just gave you those two free of charge. So next time, individual come to me and ask me, Mr. Richard, what website you use? First thing I do is look at their profile pic. Is this the person that anybody want to do business with? And then I look at their username. Does this name sound like anybody want to? eating molten lava 55. What the fuck? So before you want to buy a business, you need to know the ins and outs of the business. One, can I afford this business? Two, you need to have credit structure to buy the business. And three, you need the funds to do it. And guess what? Who helps you with that? This handsome guy with pretty teeth that's pointing to himself. Not him behind me. Me! You want to learn? I teach you. You got to work on business structure, Holmes. LLC setup, S Corp setup. You need to work on looking professional, right? If you was really serious about $1 million, $2 million business, more than likely somebody's going to Google you. What's your LinkedIn page look like? If you even have one. Did it say you are the acquisition CEO of your acquisition manager of your LLC or your S Corp, C Corp? Or say you like to fish or some bullshit. But hey, what do I know? What I do know is you're probably not liking, following this video, and you probably didn't sign up for the free webinar that's coming up every Wednesday until I get tired of doing it, and where we talk about buying cash flow producing assets. And if you're interested, just click the link above and sign up for the free class. It's free. What you got to lose? Except you want to sit and look at me for an hour. But hey, that wouldn't be a bad thing. Ding. Anyways, hope you like it. Hope you're following. Sign up for the free class. Let's talk more about business stuff because you got to have the whole picture before you even, look at these damn businesses. So focus on that first, and then we'll get started. Zane, let me let my dog out. Ask the questions. Woo, my hips. My hips. They lie. Woo wee, my hips be lying. All right, so now I change it up. New video. New phone, who this? New phone, who this? Whew. All right. See what I just did? I changed again. New video. New video, who this? All right, so let me get to some of y'all questions. Let's get to the questions. Let's get to the questions. Miss Simone, congratulations and for passing and failing your test. One, I rarely see people's questions because I'm busy. So congratulations for getting selected for your question. Is there basically restaurants? I would answer, but you don't even follow. Wah, wah, wah. So you get no love. What is the best loans to use for Section 8 rentals? That's irrelevant. That's a weird question. A Section 8 is just a way to get paid. That's like saying, what's the best way to get paid? PayPal or Venmo or Cash App? I don't give a fuck. Pay me my money. But yeah, YouTube, you got any questions on here? So, Ricky. So I'm live on YouTube and I'm live on TikTok, Facebook, welcome, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, X, and 2 Instagrams, I think. I've never checked to see if I'm live on them. I'm on live on one YouTube, Facebook, but only one that pays me is YouTube. So click the link in the bio. It's gonna have a class, and then it's gonna have a link to YouTube. Join the free class if you haven't joined the class yet. And then hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna open up my app to see if I have any more openings, because sometimes it be on some player hater stuff. Yeah, I got like 30 slots left before I have to pay for more, but it's all good. So please, Broham, Mike, what's happening? So could everybody, all 60 of y'all, go to YouTube or sign up for the free class if you ain't been. If you've been to it before, you don't need to go. But if you ain't been, go ahead and sign up. And then go to my YouTube and watch from there. I try to answer, actually, I answer all the questions on YouTube because it's easier to do. Ain't nobody buying houses anymore. I beg to differ, but I appreciate your concern. I should answer that question, but I'm so far behind on comments. Good afternoon, Seth. Good afternoon to you. Someone said, "What do you list? Where can you find a list of companies for sale?" I just answered that, man. I told you I get asked that question 50 times a day. Rayo, what's happening? I got good credit and some home equity. What should I do? Let's get started, Holmes. Click the link in the bio, join the free class. I'm moving up, moving up, moving up. I'm so far behind on questions. Martin, Frank, what's happening? I don't need those. I just want to spend more time with my family. Huh? I don't need those. This. I just want to spend more time with my family. Hi. Okay. Individual stated that he want to spend more time with his family. You know what's crazy? And I'm not gonna try to make this about race. I'm not gonna try to make this about like sex or anything like that. I'm gonna just talk to people into like a general perspective. A lot of people talk as an entrepreneur. A lot of people talk about entrepreneurship, and then they say stuff like, well, I do it to spend more time with I want to own my own business. I want to own real estate. I want to be a millionaire so I can spend more time with my family. Most entrepreneurs statistically spend less time because you go from a 9 to 5 to a 5 to 9, right? 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. Right? But when you do spend time with your family, you're not worried about, oh man, let's go to Disney. Or how much room costs, how much gas costs, how much that shit costs. No, you just go and you just buy whatever you want, and you don't even think about it. And when you do have those moments with your family, you're not worried about the expenses of that of doing that. You're not worried about pinching pennies. Your daughter or your son saying, well, I want this ice cream, and you thinking to yourself, man, this ice cream $8. I don't give what it costs. I don't I might say something like, damn, they're nuts for charging this much, but I'm already paying. I don't care, because I understand money and dynamics and pricing, but I don't really care. It's just money. It's just make more of it. And also too is, to me, the difference is I'd rather work 18 hours for myself than work 10 hours for somebody I hate or motherfuckers that don't respect anything I gotta say. But think about that. You know, you have to think about your well-being as well. You know, do you when you speak at your job, do people listen to what you say or respect what you got to say, or do they just blow you off or dismissive like everybody is to everybody else? When you own the process, you own the business, you own the real estate, motherfuckers listen to what you say, regardless if it's the stupidest shit in the world, right? You ever heard like millionaires and people on TV and they be talking and they say like the dumbest shit? Why are people listening to them? Because they're the boss. They pay their fucking bills, right? If you watch interviews and celebrities say stupid ass shit, who's listening to this? Well, they are, because that interview gets ads and that ads get them money. That's how they pay their bills. So of course someone's gonna listen to their asses. But if nobody watched that shit and they said the same stupid shit, nobody's listening to them. So I mean, I'm gonna just be transparent with you. The whole game sucks. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Working for yourself sucks. Owning a multiple houses suck. Owning real estate sucks. Owning apartments suck. Owning businesses suck. Working a 9 to 5 sucks. Yes. Would I just like to wake up on a fucking desert island or in Tahiti somewhere and have somebody feed me all day and go swim in the water and not worry about fucking money? Sure. But shit, after a while, that even gets boring. You got to do something. You might as well choose something that you have control over, right? Now think about this. Mr. Richard, you're fired. It has no power. No power here. No power. My daughter can come in here now and say, hey, my friends are going to Disney. I want to go. Okay. You need any money for food? Yeah. Okay, cool. Here's $100. Have a good one. There's power in that. There's power in not being told for someone else to do something. I hop on live and I talk to y'all. A couple hours and I'm out. Make some money from YouTube and I'm out. I hop on. I'll open up my communication with my team. I'll send them all like a message. Hey, how y'all doing? What's going on? Y'all need me anything? Nope, 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 nope. I got one thing. Cool. Nope, nope. What about this? Nope, nope. I might gotta talk to you on the phone. Okay, can I call you now? Yeah. So what's going on? Like, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, do this, and this. Cool, thanks. Anything else? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. An hour a day keeps the bill monster away. And that's my day. Sometimes I work, sometimes I might get a consultant job. Yo, Mr. Rich, our business is running extremely lean in these departments. We know you do consulting on businesses. Can you write us a proposal to help us scale our business over the next 3 years? We're running about a 25% profit rate. We want to get it to at least 35. Cool. For every percent I get up, I want a portion of that, and I want $100,000 up front. Deal. How long I got? A month. Deal. I wake my ass up at 5. I go to the gym, come back home at 6, and I get to it. 8 hours straight, 9 hours straight, 12 hours straight. Hop on live, talk for 2 hours, and then I go back at it. I write the proposal, make $100,000, then I make profit share after that. This is not a fucking game. And if they don't like my proposal, oh well. I don't get no profit shares. I already got my $100,000. On to the next. And that's that. But it's just funny when people say they want to do stuff like this to spend more time with their family. It's like it's a weird logic. If because you actually statistically spend more time with your family now than you do as an entrepreneur. My thing is, whenever they are, try to always be present in their lives when you can. And that's almost the best you can do. Whether it's you working a 9 to 5, whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're a bum, whether you're a fucking multi-trillionaire, it don't make a difference. When your kids in your face, try to always be present. And that's almost the best you can do. Especially as a man trying to go ahead and get it. I'm not trying to make this about sex, but you gotta try to make moves. As a woman too, sometimes, But kids typically gravitate to their mamas. It's kind of crazy how that works. But hope you found value in that. Like and follow for more. That wasn't even a YouTube video. I just was damn talking. Hey, Mike, what's happening? Carlos. I gotta get caught up on comments. How do you start? How do you start creating an identity business for yourself? I don't know what that means. Ask it differently. Someone asked what good and bad credit is. Yeah, I get money. I get caught up on my comments. Whooping. Hey, man. It's time, brother. All right. I'll put a pin in your comment. It's your time. All right. So, if you on TikTok, go to the link. If you haven't been to the free class, join the free class real quick. It takes 3 minutes. And then if you already joined the free class, click the link. Go to my YouTube page. You don't have to follow. You don't have to comment or anything. Just watch from there because it pays me for you to be there. Right? That's what I need. I need the money. Right? I'm giving you game in exchange for you to watch from a different platform. All right, so I'm gonna give a quick shout outs. Twitter got 5 people. I didn't even know I ain't logged into Twitter. And hey, if someone's from Twitter, comment something. I think this thing be saying some random dumb crazy stuff. I didn't even know I had my Twitter wasn't even linked to this. But if you're from Twitter, go ahead and comment. Just say something like, I like turtles. I don't care what you say. Just I want to see if you just like a ghost in the machine. Maybe Elon Musk is watching. Maybe you want to recruit me. Hey, Elon, listen. I know we had a bad past, man. I know. Elon, I'm sorry, right? I didn't know it was you, man. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was you. I just saw this tall, goofy looking dude walking, and I was told to protect an area. Me and Elon Musk go back. So anybody who don't know, me and Elon Musk, I had to help do the first SpaceX mission, and his private plane landed in my area when the president was supposed to land. And I told him, yo, man, y'all gotta move this fucking plane. And I didn't know who he was because the president's plane takes precedence over anybody. And I was like, hey, sir, you can't stand there. And I turned around, and it was Elon Musk. And I was like, oh shit. Hey, should have got a selfie. Oh well, whatever. But I'm sorry, Elon, my bad. Hey, listen. I just want a Cybertruck, dog. I'll pay cash. I don't care. Just let me get a Cybertruck. I've been on the holding list for 2 years. Please. That is all. Nature came from TikTok. What's happening? Oh shit, this shit's bumping. Thank y'all. Y'all don't have to follow unless you want to. Yeah, so next subject of the day. Hey, and if y'all on this streaming service, comment y'all questions. Y'all ain't really been asking no questions, so I don't really know what to ask. Hey, and I really appreciate y'all being here from TikTok because or being on on my YouTube, because it pays me, and it's probably like pennies on the dollar, but it's better than nothing. I get a quarter for every 25 people in here, except for an hour. Here you go, son. Yeah. All right, so oh, my hips, they be lying like secure. Okay, so now I gotta change. So for those who know me, you gotta change up your content. Flip out, flip, and then ugh. So what you do is, for those who like anything ever wanted to do content creating, you just you'll make a video and then change your outfit. Make a video, change your outfit. That's pretty cool, dope way to like make multiple things of content. So I'm gonna snip this out and post them as different YouTube videos. I think I'm on video 3 now. I think this is video 4. I'm gonna comment to Wimpin 2004, who's a longtime follower, but ain't never pulled the trigger. Hey, brother, I got you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Mr. Richard here. Welcome to the Rich Get Richard. And I had an individual message me and said, yo, man, I got an 800 credit score. I got $100,000 in liquid cash. Should I invest it in a cash flow producing absentee business? Well, my brother, you're in luck. That's my specialty. So what we're going to talk about today is, if you have lump sum some money, what are you doing with it? Are you properly allocating it and getting the proper return on that? And some different options that I would lean towards, right? Like I said, I don't tell you what to do. I'm an options person, right? So a couple things, right? You have 100,000 sitting in the bank, or 20,000, 40,000, 50,000, sometimes 500,000, which is a lot of money. But it ain't doing shit in the bank besides making the bank rich. That's called fractional reserve lending. For every dollar you put in, they loan out 10. So if you got 100,000 in the bank, you just making the bank $1 million worth of lending power. So you probably have a credit card with your bank. This is crazy. This is crazy. You put $20,000 in the bank, now they have $100,000 to loan, or sorry, $200,000 to loan. You might have a credit card through your own bank. Let's say that credit card is $40,000. That credit card interest rate is 20%. So you put $20,000 in your account. They gave you a credit card for $20,000 or $30,000. You pay 20% interest when you use it. So you're using your money to get a line of credit or a credit card to pay the bank 20% off money that they loaned from your account. It's crazy. Why are people even having money in their account anyways? So this is what you need to start doing. Keep a certain amount in reserves. I will probably keep 1, 2, maybe 3 months worth of reserves in a checking account. So let's say if your total month expenses is 5,000, right? No more than 10 is in that account. The rest of it, put it to work, put it to work, put it to work. You got to put that shit to work, man. All right, so let's say you got 20, 30, 40, 50,000. You got to put that shit to work. So you have short-term work, middle-term work, and then long-term work. Short-term work, something like a high yield savings account, right? Hell, inflation is 3%. Joe Biden, 3%. I know it ain't 3%. Hell, a damn carton of milk is damn near $64.50. Like, what happened? Is there a cow in this damn thing? Why the hell everything's cost so much? If I open this chicken crate up, if I open this carton of milk, the thing of eggs, there better be 12 baby chickens in here for these damn prices. Jeez. But You got to put that in a high yield savings account. A good high yield savings account should be paying you somewhere between 4 and 6% returns, right? Inflation is 3, so at least you're getting a little money on your money, okay? Versus you keeping it in the other account where they make everything. And then you have some short-term investments, right? Let's say if you wanted to get into or middle-term investments, something like 6 months to a year out. So say if you wanted to get into like a vending machine route, or you wanted to put a down payment on a house, you know what I mean? That money from that savings account should go into towards those purchases, right? If you want to buy a primary home, put it in a high yield savings account, save it there, make it 6% until you purchase your home, right? Or you could take that high yield savings account money and then put into like a longer term stuff, right? Say if you wanted to buy an apartment complex, say if you wanted to buy self storage, say if you want to buy a business, say if you want even to start a business, which I'm not an advocate of, then you can, right? And then also some other middle term things you can start investing in. Stocks. Okay. Stocks ain't bad. Stock markets on average since the Great Depression makes about 10% interest. I lie, you lie, Google don't. Mr. Richard, stocks don't make 10%. Oh, that bullshit. Since the Great Depression they have. Not before the Great Depression. Great Depression throws off every statistic. But I mean, if you want to factor shit before the 1932, then I guess we can. Mutual funds, great. 8 to 12% returns. ETFs, great. 10, 12, 14, maybe 15% interest. That stuff is good investments. But you need to sit back and allocate your money properly, where you want it to go, where you see yourself doing in 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 12 months. Do you have enough saved up? But if you have 100,000, wow, more likely you want to make a bigger purchase. Unless you just want to buy some stocks and mutual funds, more likely you want to buy a business. And with a Mac Daddy credit score, 800 or higher, you can get qualified for any program. So that's how I would allocate or try to look at trying to put my money to work if I had a significant down payment for something, right? You have access to pretty much everything. With a high credit score and money, there isn't pretty much too many investments that you can't get a hold of. But I would sit down and really evaluate what you really want, know the numbers, and then start putting that shit to work, because sitting in the bank account ain't making no real money. Hope you found value in that. Like and follow Mr. Richard. Click the link in the bio, join the free class, people. Too easy. What's next? Oh, so tired. My throat is burning. All right, change it up. Damn, these glasses dirty. Rich. Dang. Hope that answers your questions, Wimpin. You need to get started, player. $100,000 sitting in an account. That shit's trash, man. The banks pay you a fraction of that shit, while there's multiple assets that you could be purchasing, right? And if you even unsure, then more likely you can just use that money, use half of it, and put it one place, and take another quarter of it, put it somewhere else, take another quarter of it, and put it somewhere else, right? Reevaluate in 6 months, whatever makes the most money. Next time you get more money, put it there. As simple as it gets. If that answers your question. So let's see who's still on here. All right, give a shout out. Twitter still coming in hot. It is Elon Musk. He's got to be watching. I would say let me work for you, but I'm not working for no one else again. But if Elon Musk called, I'd probably go work for him. Just for a little bit. I gotta learn the inners and the outers of that whole system. Be writing all that shit down and take it straight to the hood. Yo, dog, look what we got. The teacher is back. Welcome, my friend. An average of 20% over the last 7 years. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. All right. Come on, Cap. Captain America's back. Chris Evans. Where's Falcon at? All right. So there's gonna be a commercial plug for myself. All right. So I always gotta plug in commercials, right? Let's go out to the lobby. You gotta plug yourself, man. Because if you're not plugging yourself, who are you plugging? YouTube? Screw that. So if you're on TikTok, if you want to stay on this platform, that's fine. Click the link in the bio. First of all, it'll say be your own boss, join the class. It's free. And then once you join the free class, go to YouTube and watch from YouTube because it helps. I hate the word algorithm. It pays me for you to be there. So I get no monies from TikTok Live unless you give a gift, but a penny, a fucking penny. I'm gonna give you one flower. That's a half a cent. And TikTok don't split pennies, so they take the whole penny. I'm like, God dang, TikTok, y'all some ruthless. Oh my goodness. No thanks. No tokens. No tokens. No tokens. No tokens. On the tube, let's get that money. All right, James Spencer. Mr. Spencer. What's happening? You got a question for me? I got two. Y'all answer y'all questions. YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram. Y'all can ask the questions. Everybody else, y'all locked out for like 10, 15 minutes until y'all go to the other platform and ask a question. Go to YouTube, ask the question there. I gotta give myself a commercial break, Mr. Spencer. I'll see you tonight. I'll see you, Rayu. You should set up Twitch so that you can receive gifts and bits. Michael P., you speaking Spanish, bro. I don't even know what the hell that is. Right? I don't even know what Twitch is. I've never gone on there. How are you there? What do I look like? Like, screenshot me and send me a photo. I don't know what the hell I even look like. Send it to the 8200 number. I'll cash after you $1 for wasting your time. Okay. I gotta get a commercial in, y'all. I'm apologize. This is just the way it works. Right? I like commercials because the commercials pay for me to be here. Well, they really don't, but it helps my overall algorithm. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Mr. Richard here. Rich get Richard. Rich get Richard. That's the name of the show. That's the name of the podcast. That's the name of whatever hell you watch it on. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. And a lot of questions that I get is a common question that I get amongst the average consumer or the average person. And they say stuff saying like, man, I'm an average individual. I work a 9 to 5. I make 40, 50, $60,000 a year. I like some of the principles and concepts that you talk about. However, how could an individual like me get started? And I say, well, congratulations, first of all, welcome. Something brought you here and something made you stay here. I don't know if you follow, I don't know if you like, I don't know if you even heard of me before, I don't know if you know anything about me, but you are here for whatever reason, right? Maybe I have some charisma, maybe I got a handsome smile, maybe I'm just funny, maybe I'm just funny looking. I don't know, I don't care. But the moral of the story is, or the point is that you are here. And when you are here, maybe it's destiny, maybe it's faith, maybe it's boredom, who knows, who cares. But for individuals who watch this or are watching this, you're probably thinking to yourself, why am I here? How can I be like this individual? This guy talks a good game, but can he help me in my journey? And all this other kind of stuff like that. So I will almost take an average individual and kind of show them or expose them to a world which I can help you provide. Tracking? Too easy, right? So you walk in off the street, you come to me and you say, hey, Mr. Richard, I'm trying to get Richard. I'm trying to get Richard. What is the process? How does this work? So first thing first. First thing I ask, how is your credit? Because credit will open up more doors for you than any other thing. Anything you do, credit will open up them doors. So you get access to capital, you get access to loan power, you get cheaper interest rates, you get cheaper cars, you get cheaper homes, you get cheaper investments, you get cheaper lines of credit, you get everything is cheaper and more accessible when you have credit. You don't get denied for stuff. You walk into a place and you pretty much like you own the place because your credit is the man or the woman, depending on who you are. So first thing I'm gonna ask you is, how's your credit? If your credit is trash, we need to fix your credit pronto. So we're gonna fix your credit, or we're gonna work on your credit. Then we're gonna focus on your personal assets, right? Do you have any personal assets? I don't know you from a can of paint. Do you work a job? Do you have a pension? Do you have a 401k? Do you have an IRA? Do you have mutual funds? Do you have stocks? Do you have bonds? Do you have crypto? Do you have any of that shit, right? And if you don't, we're going to have to get that shit started. We're going to have to start learning what good investments are and bad investments are. And if yours is kind of trash, we're going to have to try to tweak them to make them zanes. And if they are good, okay, cool, let it ride. Do you like that asset? Do you want to allocate it somewhere else? How do you want to do it? Cool. So then after that, you have to work on business structure. Because if you don't have business structure, when you try to conduct yourself as a business, you're gonna look like a fool. Hey man, send that proposal to my Gmail account. Hey man, I'm trying to get a phone call from you guys. Call my cell phone. Hey man, can you send those business plans to my home address? You look like a damn goober. You know how unprofessional you look when you get people to send stuff to you and it's unprofessional. You don't have the proper structure. You don't have an LLC. You don't have an EIN. You don't have an S Corp. You don't have a C Corp. You don't have a business number, business telephone number, all that kind of stuff like that. Hey man, you mean wire you that money? Cool. Send it to my checking account. Get out of here. You know what? I need $20,000 down for this business. Can I cash app you? No, hell no. Right? You can't. You're not gonna conduct business like that, right? First of all, it's hard to keep up with, and in some cases, it can be illegal if you're mixing personal finances with business finances, right? You gotta keep that separated. Hey, gotta keep them separated. Anybody got that? You got that? You got that? Y'all too young. So, anyways, we're gonna have to work on business structure, and then while you're working on all that other, now you got to work on how to evaluate real estate, how to evaluate storage units, how to evaluate businesses, how to evaluate a startup, how to evaluate franchises. Because, I can show you a million businesses. And if you don't know how to evaluate them, what's the fucking point? Right? When I have a student and I talk to them one-on-one, I'll ask them 5 questions. I'll say, hey, I'm going to ask you 5 questions. Answer these questions to the best of your ability. And then I'm going to ask you the same questions after an hour. And then I want you to say the answers to these questions. What's a good price for a business? Is 15% return on a business good? Stuff like that. Stuff like that. If you had this amount of money, could you buy this business? And I just asked them random questions. Because these questions that I get all the time from people who don't know what they're doing. And then we go through our segment. I break down these assets. I break down this assets. I break down this asset class. I break down this. I break down this. And then after that, I ask them the same questions. And they go, wow, I got every question wrong. And I say, yeah, that's why I do it like that. Because I want you to see how blind you was before this and how better perspective on the whole asset leveraging and that kind of stuff you learn, right? So, and then also you want to be exposed to individuals who are going through the same journey, right? Nobody wants to walk a path alone, right? And also too, something you are strong at that you might not feel you're strong at, somebody else is weak at, or something you're weak at, someone else is strong at. So that's why I have a community, and all we talk about in there is assets, buying assets, making money on the side hustles, making money doing whatever, business acquisitions, negotiating skills, negotiating tactics, how they got a deal, how they got deals funded, how they got capital, whatever. We talk about it all, right? I think I posted in there earlier today. I just made 300, I think it was like 225 in 15 minutes doing nothing. Easy. Anybody here could do that. Anybody could do the same thing I just taught them. But to get access to those things, you need to get access to me. And to get access to me, it is free. Click the link in the bio. Join the free class, man. Too easy. You sound like something you want to do? Sound like something you want to move forward with? If not, oh well, maybe it's not your time, but I'll be here. I'll be here. I'll be here. Peace. Let me see. What up? What questions we got? Mr. Simplified, what's happening? Trevor Bell. Trevor, you in here? Or you just strolling by? Trevor, you just strolling by? We have a famous TikToker in here. Please, Trevor, just comment. Just say like, hey, I can tag you, I can pin your comment, and people can go follow you. Sometimes you gotta show people you got some flex, man. Sometimes you gotta show people you got some reach. Mr. Simplified, hey, how you doing? Thanks again. As a guest speaker of mine, I don't think you in here now. Oh, my hips. They lie. Real Jerry, what's happening? Hey, Real Jerry, the fake Jerry was in here the other day. I told him to get out of here. Get out of here. No fake Jerrys. Get out. So, commercial break again. If you on TikTok, do this for me. Tap the screen for 10 seconds. Let me see how many people on here. YouTube, y'all still think? Where are all these people from Twitter coming from? I didn't even know I had a Twitter account. I need to start posting on there. Sheesh. Facebook bounced. Oh well, whatever. And Michael P. Jordan at his job for to get fired. But Mike, you gotta. Oh, yeah, Mike. I don't know what the hell a bits and gifts is. I have no clue what that is. I don't even know how Twitter. I don't know how Twitch even works. Do I get points or something for that shit? Did I get paid for that? All right, so let me get to it. Someone had a good question on here too. I forgot where it is. All right, so since y'all tapped for 15 seconds, so TikTok, it's like 50 y'all on here. I makes no monies from TikTok. TikTok, when I go live, they laugh at me. So I gotta get my numbers up. So if you could please do two things. I'll hold a free class. That's tonight. Shoot. I'm not ready. I hold a class tonight, 9 p.m. EST. Sign up for the free class if you want to come. I think I got like 30 seats left. It's gonna be a slow class tonight. I ain't got nobody. I was supposed to run ads, but I didn't run ads, so oh well. Them ad campaigns be pricey. Them just be like $400-500 a day. I can't afford that. God dang. Yeah, you get paid. I'll talk to you more about it on Friday. Mike, you ain't gonna talk. You gonna sit in the back and never say anything. Hey, screenshot it and send me a picture, man. Did you already do that? I want to learn, Brian Dean. I want to learn. Okay, so Brian Dean, with your professional photo. Why you? It looked like you took a picture with both your. It looked like you took a photo. It looked like you took a photo with both your hands like this. But all right, enough playing around. I gave myself a break because sometimes creating content it can be taxing. Like I didn't realize how like tired mentally you are from just creating content. Like I try to make 7 YouTube videos a session. I think I'm on video 5. So go to YouTube. If you're on TikTok, go to YouTube. Okay, first of all, join the free class. Brian want to learn. It looked like you newer here. I've never seen your face before. You don't get too many people here, so I don't know. You don't stand out. Yeah, you do. See, you know how I know, right? It's like you're like an ocean full of a whole bunch of damn penguins, and then a killer whale shows up. You're just like, hey, what are you doing here, bud? you just staying out. But no, I try to talk on my content as much as possible because I want to like break down the race barrier, but social media will send your content out to the individuals that you look like, right? Once they deemed you like black, white, Hispanic, Indian, Arab, or whatever, they'll send your content out to those people, right? It's like an ongoing joke. They call it like black talk or black Twitter because you'll throw your content out and it'll only go to black people or it'll only go to the race you are, right? Like it's crazy. Like I'll be strolling on my app and I'll just be like black person, ad, black person, somebody dancing, black person, celebrity, and I'm just like I want to see other content. So I got to go to my settings and I got to hit like reset all my settings and it'll like give you all, but then it gives you all like kitty cats and like motherfucking teenagers dancing. So you're just like, oh my goodness, what the fuck? So I don't want to watch cats all day. I'm good. Oh my goodness. So it's crazy how that works. So you have to, but once you're in your algorithm, they'll just push the certain content, right? So it's crazy. Dylan, you in here? Daylon, we got a fucking celebrity. Hey man, let me be. Hey, I'll put some prime drinks, man. Come on, I'll pour prime all over my forehead, man. Let me get in here, man. I just want to meet Jake Gyllenhaal, not Jake Gyllenhaal. I just want to meet Jake Paul. I just want to selfie. My kids don't think I got no pool. They ain't think I got no clout, man. They think I'm a scrub. Make me a cool dad, man. Make me a cool dad. You probably not watching. You probably strolled through and you probably left, right? But you know, I really ain't seen your content a lot. And he gone. Damn. Yeah, well, we had a celebrity. I guess a real celebrity. Are you signed with Jake Paul? How does that work? How do you make money? Are you and Jake? Are you signed to Prime Energy Drinks? Are you signed to Prime? Can you answer that question? Did you leave? You just strolled through, right? We just homeboys. You just use me, huh? Oh yeah, and also too, you got banned from WNBA games, right? you Hey, now you want to go see Caitlin Clark? Now you can't go do it, huh? If anybody knows, anybody could just Google YouTuber banned from WNBA games, and you can know who I'm talking about. Yeah, we're like Facebook friends, or no, I think TikTok friends. We've spoken a couple times, but it all good. But anyways, yo, thank you for signing up. So sign up for the free class. It's tonight in about shoot, I don't know, 5 hours, 4 hours. Sign up for the free class. Go to YouTube. Watch from YouTube because they pay me on YouTube. So I'll give you a couple seconds to go on the YouTube. Since Brian is new, go ahead and ask your question, Brian. Since Brian is new, I want him to feel welcome on Black Twitter, on Black Talk. But I appreciate y'all for being in here. I appreciate y'all for coming. I appreciate y'all for being on Twitch. My MP God. I might look it up too. I guess you can explain it to me too. What's your YouTube name? Click the link in the bio and it'll say be your own boss. Sign up for the free class first. And then go to, just click, you'll see the YouTube link, the YouTube icon. Just click on that and then go watch from there. JCACLA, you still in here? And also the Rich Get Richard on YouTube also. Hopefully they ain't got a whole bunch of fake accounts over there either, man. It's just ridiculous. Damn, I got 6 people from Twitter? Who the fuck's watching from Twitter? It's gotta be Elon Musk. Hey, Elon, what's happening, man? Listen. I'm sorry, dog. I didn't know it was you, man. I said, who the hell is tall, goofy dude? Get out the way. I'm the United States military. I'm gonna keep making content till Elon Musk comment on my video because I cussed him out. But I got one more video to make. Any question? Michael B. Jordan, you got a question? The next question I get read, the next question I get asked, I'll make the video, then I'm getting off here. I gotta use the bathroom. and I got a cell phone game. I'm in an alliance war. I gotta win. They get mad when my clan gets mad if I don't log in. Jimmy, Jimmy, oh Jimmy Mac, when are you coming back? Jimmy, Jimmy, oh Jimmy Mac. So I got over 150 people in here, and none of y'all got a question. Not a question in sight. Nobody want to ask Mr. Richard a question. A question. Gimme, gimme, oh, gimme Mac. Money making strategies. And then someone say, "What do you think about laundromats?" I'll answer the laundromat question. I'll answer both. Screw it. 2 tiers, 1 bucket, truck it. Take it to the stage. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Mr. Richard here. And this is Rich Get Richard. If you didn't know, now you do. What do I think about laundromats? I get asked this question a lot, and I ask myself, what do I think of laundromats? Are they good assets? Are they bad assets? What do I think about them? So you got a lot of questions to ask when you ask about laundromats. So let's talk about business acquisitions. That's just a fancy word for buying businesses. So whenever you do discuss or start looking into businesses, everybody always asks the same question. I don't know who the hell keeps telling people about these damn laundromats. I think they're one of the top selling businesses. I think they're probably just the number one talked about business. That don't necessarily mean they're the best or the worst. That's like saying, hey, what's the number one sold dog in America? What, a golden retriever? Does that mean a golden retriever is the best dog? No. That's just the number one sold. That doesn't mean it's the best or the worst, right? Some people like little dogs. Some people like huge dogs. Some people like medium-sized dogs. Some people like smart dogs. Some people like little ass ugly dogs that take poops and pee everywhere. I don't know. Everybody has a preference. But just like laundromats, we all have preferences. I don't have a preference though. I care about one thing. And if you know me, you know. And that thing is money, 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 money. So, are laundromats profitable? Yes, they can be, but there are certain things you need to look out for before you purchase a laundromat. One thing is, how old are your laundry machines? You got to take consideration that laundromats machines are commercial grade, and the ones at your house are, residential grade. So laundromats and laundry machines in your house are meant to last 5, 6, maybe 10 years if you got a good one. But commercial ones can last, if taken care of, they can last for 20, 30 years, right? So say if that laundromat is from the 80s and now it's 2024, you had these laundry machines for 40 years. You got to get what's called a retool. A retool is when you buy all new equipment. So you got to factor that into the equation, right? A retool can cost $100,000, right? You bought a deal. You like, yo, man, I got this shit for $100,000. Still, right? And then you have it, and then you talk to your service tech. Yo, bro, you need a retool. It's $100,000. Here's the bill. We can fix it all in a week. We can fix it all next week, and it's gonna be down a month. You're like, well, shit, you lost a month worth of revenue, and then you lost $100,000. So, and then the fucked up part about it is, will it bring you more money? Yes, it might save you money on electricity. It might save you money on It might save you money on water. But you can't charge people more for using nicer machines, or can you? Just things you need to think about. And then also too, you talk about the space. Think about a laundromat space. Let's say if the owner of the laundromat or the owner of the building says, I want to rip down shopping center and build high-rise condos. Okay. Let's say you have a 3-year lease. After 3 years, he's gonna rip down them damn apartment, rip down that shopping center, build high-rise condos. What can you do? You can't just fucking up and move a damn laundromat. You need hookups, you need outlets, you need water, you need sewer connector, you need all this other kind of crap. And that shit is not cheap to do. So, do I like laundromats? They can be profitable, but you need to look at a few things before you purchase one. One, you need to look at your long-term lease, and then you need to also look at does it need a retool, and then also too you got to look at some other things too. But there's so many things I can go over now. But for the sake of topic, I'm not gonna go into details. But if you want to learn more, you click the link in the bio, join the class, learn more about laundromats, learn more about absentee businesses, learn more about cash flow and assets, and you learn about all the different types of stuff. I hope you find a little value in this, but you can find more value in the link above. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Peace out. All right, what's the next? What question did I have next? Laundromats have a distinctive smell. My lender won't let me use a line of credit to buy a septic business. Why? Well, depends on the lender, depends on how you structure the deal, right? In this form, this ain't the form for that. I don't know. But a lender is like a butthole, right? A lot of them stink, but there's a lot of them out there, right? If one door closes in your face, you walk to the next door, right? So what I would do, I would, and then the bad part about it is when people say stuff like that, like, to me personally, a lot of people don't have the hustle, man. They don't like you walk into a industry, you walk into something knowing that you might want to do something a certain way, but yet you do it the other way, right? Like you shouldn't put all your cards on any table. I don't give a shit what it is. If an individual says, yo man, I need $30,000 to do something, okay, cool, here the 30,000. I don't even gonna walk in there and be like, yeah, I borrowed this from my credit card and borrowed it from my auntie and then borrowed another one from my house line and then I sold my car. Dude, ain't none of their business, right? The bad part about it is my lender wouldn't even know where I got that fucking money from. It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. But you gotta learn how to do deals, my brother. But I've been on social media for 2 hours and about an hour and a half up here. I think my time has elapsed, my young brothers and sisters. Hope you find value in this. But I'll get back on later on. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll probably get back on in like a couple hours or something. I'll probably get on at like 7. Yeah, shoot for 7. Turn your notifications on. If you following on YouTube or Twitter or TikTok or Insta or whatever the hell y'all on, I still got people on Twitter, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Where I come from, I don't know. But that can't for me, man. It's got to be Elon Musk. Elon, listen, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I just want to ride a private plane, man. I just want to drive a Cybertruck. That's it. Just let me drive, man. Stop being stingy, man. Anyways, if you new here, make sure you click the link in the bio, join the free class. I got about 30 slots left. After that, I'm not buying no more tonight. Y'all are nuts. Well, I got 27 slots. Dude, what are y'all doing, man? Michael P. Jordan, send me a link. Send me the screenshot. I want to see what it looked like. Let's see how handsome I look. You ready to take a picture? 3, 2, 1. All right. Can you answer the question before? Hey, make sure you follow and turn your notifications on. I'll be back in like you wouldn't even following anyway. Look at you. Turn your notifications on too, and I'll be back on about 7 Eastern Standard Time. My hips hurt. I can't sit down for long periods of time. I gotta use the bathroom. I'm hungry. I'm disgruntled. Damn, man. I'm not a machine. But thank y'all for being in here. Thank y'all for hanging out. If y'all on YouTube or Twitter, follow me, I guess. If you're on Twitch, thanks. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. But thank you. Later, dudes.